Only lead again. I gotta find this location. The picture shows elevated train tracks, like the ones up in East Harlem.
Are you really him?
I think these tracks are in East Harlem.
Keep fighting the good fight, man.
Gotta go, Spidey!
Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks.
Oh man, Spidey! I just gotta say, you're like my hero. Oh, crap. Now I'm getting embarrassed. Don't look at me.
If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location.
What's wrong?
I think this is pretty far north of ESU.
It's close.
Are you really him? Not just a seriously good cosplayer?
It's him! Get a picture!
I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU.
Can you say hi to my kid?
L trains could mean Harlem. L trains could mean Harlem. If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. I think these tracks are in... East Harlem. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU.
Spider-Man, I talked to Carlos. He felt fine until he got to the barbecue. Whatever happened to him kicked in after the Halloween party.
A delayed reaction. That's not good. There could be corrupted walking time bombs all over Manhattan. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. corruption is frightening. Literally, no one's safe. I'm used to hostile New Yorkers, but this is a whole new level. Good thing I've got Philip on my side. That guy has some impressive skills. I think this is pretty far north of ESU. If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. You okay?
How do you like them apples, huh?
I think these tracks are in East Harlem.
Superhero bozos blocking sidewalks.
I think this is pretty far north of ESU.
Hey, you got some kind
L trains could mean Harlem. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the track. I think this is pretty far north of ESU. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. L trains could mean Harlem. Uh-oh. Looks like I might be too late. Uh-oh. Looks like I might... This is it. No corrupted students, but it looks like they've been here. What happened?
Bunch of maniacs going wild. They were high or something. Ran off up the street.
Gotta find them before someone gets hurt a lot worse. There they are. Time to end this.
Please help us!
Lee corrupted a lot of people at the Halloween party. The sooner I get you guys back to normal, the better. Door's locked. No time to be polite about it. I think that's it.
I was just drinking my latte, thinking about this one time I got mugged. And I saw this big crowd of people, and it's like someone flipped a switch.
You should be fine now. Though maybe you should switch to decaf.
And that's that. Every crime tower in the city's now repaired.
Pretty good work, right?
Pretty good, yeah.
Good enough that maybe you'd let a certain someone celebrate with us?
Fine, but make it quick.
The odds were long. Close. But between Spider Cop's reckless intuition and the Chief's determined planning, they got the job done.
Aw, that's kinda sweet.
A pairing of opposites. Like peanut butter and chocolate. Or breakfast for dinner. The two work together.
And we're done. Talk to you later, Spider Cop.
She's coming around, right? Yeah, definitely. I'm on the right track. Literally. I should be able to follow these to where the photo was taken. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. L trains could mean Harlem. I think this is pretty far north of ESU. see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. If I find the East Harlem elevated train tracks, I can follow them to this location. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks. I think these tracks are in East Harlem. There's the drone. Show's over. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU. L trains could mean Harlem. Got it. Now I can catch the drone. And we're done. Could have done better.
Okay. Even the mole people living in the sewers know about the high-speed chase between police, Spider-Man, and the demons. Once again, Spider-Man makes a bad situation infinitely worse, and we have a highly intelligent caller who agrees. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yes, Mr. Jameson. Yeah, I was trying to get to work, and I was almost run over. Look, I understand that Spider-Man saved the kidnapped victim, and I'm glad about that. But I could have been killed.
Not just you. This is the problem with that masked maniac. The police are able to coordinate efforts, block streets, lay down tire shredding strips, because they're a team. Spider-Man is a one-man show who cares about one thing. Spider-Man! And you almost paid for that. With your life.
Hey, is this roof taken? So much for the opening act. Main event's inside. Let's dive right in. MJ, I'm at the third location. Apparently it's casual mask day at the office.
Finally, a job where you'll fit right in. Until you start with the face kicking.
Yeah, I have a feeling HR's not gonna be too happy with me. Sleep it off. Never touches the ground. Oh no! Stockbrokers! Oh, you just noticed the mask. Yay, new guys! I'm sure you'll do way better than these guys just like you who I wiped the floor with.
Peter, that business is listed as an importer of computer parts.
Huh. I didn't know they'd started making laptops out of guns.
So it's an armory?
Not for long. I'm about to get some payback for Jeff Davis and everyone else they killed at City Hall. Corvo, good! I meant to ask you, how do you deal with sneezing in your mask? Big problem for me. Hey, more guests! Come in, grab a chair! We're playing charades! Incoming! Welcome to the air show. MJ, everything's quiet here now.
You didn't get too carried away, did you? What they did was horrible, but you're not.
Folks, the mastermind of the City Hall bombing has finally been brought to justice, and shockingly, it's philanthropist Martin Lee. Now, I'll discuss in a moment what kind of twisted Jekyll and Hyde mentality it takes to lead such a double life. But first, a word of caution to everyone celebrating his arrest. Yes, it's good that he's in jail, but look at all the things we didn't know. How long was he a suspect without anyone telling us? How long did he have a deadly biological weapon that could kill us all? Shouldn't we have been told? Evacuated the city? It's not an accident that we weren't given the information we need to protect ourselves and our families. Someone made that decision. Was it the police? The mayor? I know one guilty party for sure, and his initials are Spider-Man.
Yuri, this place is full of Fisk guys with suspicious bulges. Guns! And I'm talking about guns, obviously.
I can't order a raid over bulges.
Just a hunch, but there might be a public disturbance pretty soon.
I'm in the ass-kicking mood.
Everyone knows to be scared. Trust me, they knew before. For real? Then why'd all those solid citizens rub elbows with him on all those charity boards?
They respected him more because of him. You watch. He beats this rap, they'll be kissing his ass more than ever. The hell was that?
Literally didn't see that coming.
Cover me! Anybody around here has to be suicidal. You son of a... I got Spider-Man! He's getting weak. We gotta stop him! Get down and...
Smell it.
Come on, guys! Let's finish it! That is gone! Alrighty.
More guys? Okay, form an orderly line. I promise I'll arrest everyone.
We can't let him win! Bro, Nicky! Enough! Fire in the hole! Get down!
It's sad that when I see a mob rushing toward me, I assume they want to kill me. But they always do!
This'll shut your mouth.
Spider-Man, every worker assigned to that site reported winning big in Atlantic City recently.
Quick and dirty way to launder money. Could be where Fisk keeps his cash these days.
We shut it down, we'll really put the squeeze on it. I'm working on a warrant.
Way ahead of you.
That's not fair!
Reinforcements! Great! I was getting kind of sick of these other guys.
Got a present for you! He's getting weak.
Let's kick it up a notch. Say goodnight.
Knock him out! Get out of the way!
of them. Find someone who cares about you like Willie's guys care about getting kicked in the face, and you'll be golden.
Get back down here! He wept me! Bring him down already!
This'll shut your mouth.
Your people won't have any problems here now.
And Wilson Fisk's problems just keep adding up. Nice going.
Now, reports are coming in that Martin Lee, along with exhibiting freakish abilities like those of you-know-who, has lately seemed to display almost a split personality. This is hogwash and a clear attempt to evade justice for his crimes. Only a fool would believe that he's Mr. Positive one moment, helping the poor with a smile, then suddenly he's Mr. Negative, blowing up. Wait a minute! Mr. Negative! That's gold, Jared! Gold! Trademark it! Stat! As I was saying, folks, Martin Lee's evil side, or as everyone is now calling him, Mr. Negative, has been revealed as the culprit for the City Hall bombing.
Just got a tip on a bomb threat. Nearest officer, please proceed to Hamilton Heights.